back to the channel. Hope you're all doing good. I hope you're all keeping warm out there. I hope that wherever you're at, I hope the temperature is warming up, and I hope that you're all unthawing from the recent winter storm that we had about a week and a half ago, something like that. I don't know when it was, but it was a pretty nasty storm. But anyway, I know what you guys came here to do. You came here for part 2 of the Q&A video, so let's get the party started, shall we? The Vochek experience starts right now. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video of the Vochek experience, where idiots is still always us. Always me. You know I'm always going to be an idiot for you guys because that's what we do here. We make fun of ourselves. We're all idiots. And of course, we make fun of ourselves in a good way. Not in a bad way, but in a good way. It's like a fun making fun of ourselves. If that makes sense. But anyways, I know you guys have been looking forward to part 2 of Chele and I's Q&A video. So without further ado, I'm not going to keep you too much longer. Here's part 2 of our Q&A video.
Hey everyone, I'm Chele. If you're curious about my name, I know a lot of you guys have. So my given name is Michelle, but my nickname is Chele, and I prefer to go by my nickname, Chele. Okay. I know butters. You're not helping.
Okay, so we just went and we answered questions that were for both of us. These questions are more focused on Chele, so I guess it's my turn to read the questions. All right. What is your favorite season of the year?
That would have to be summertime. I do not get hot very easily. So I like the warmer weather, and also being able to plant in the garden and do things in the garden in the summertime, and just be outside and go for walks and not have to shovel snow.
Yeah, I'll say that this winter storm that we just had last week, it's kicking our butts when it comes to doing stuff that we like to do outside. So, yeah. What is your favorite color?
So my favorite color is teal. I like the blue and the green type colors, so.
Okay. What kind of work does Chele do?
So I am head nursery coordinator at our church. I also do a lot of volunteer work. I help out at our local food bank and just all sorts of different things in the area.
Yeah, she does do a lot of volunteering and stuff like that. I mean, not just that, but, you know, she volunteers to, you know, help people and stuff like that, too, so.
That was a deep question.
Yeah, next one here is going to be a bit of a deep one. How does Chele handle the fact that your wife passed away?
So it's something that Joey and I have talked about and had very open communication about. I know that he was committed to his ex-wife, and as far as, you know, her passing away and stuff, the way I look at it is if she hadn't passed away, they would still be together yet. I don't think negatively on it. It's sad that it happened, and, you know, I am sad that she passed away. But it's also good that we got a chance to meet. Yeah. So it's good that something good was able to come out of it. You never want to lose a spouse, so especially not that way.
Yeah.
So like I said, it is something that we've had a lot of communication about. So
yeah, that was one of the main things that we talked about when we first got together as a couple, because of that fact, you know. Because I know different people react different to that kind of grief and that kind of thing. So yeah. So we talked about it a lot. And, I think we're both okay with it.
I think so too.
Well, we sort of kind of answered this one earlier, but we'll ask again. Does Chele have any pets?
So I have 2 cats right now. The one that you saw, Butterscotch, one that keeps interrupting the video. And then I also have a gray cat named Jasper, or as I affectionately call him, Bazzy. And then I have a parakeet named Pants, who was my daughter's gift. And Pants, interesting story about Pants.
This is a funny story.
So I took my youngest daughter out shopping to buy her pants because she needed new pants, and we couldn't find any that she liked. And she talked me into going to the pet store and looking at the birds and talked me into getting a pet. So we named him Pants, and so we went out shopping for pants that day and came home with a bird instead. So, but he is a blue parakeet that he actually looks like he's wearing pants because he's blue and white.
How does Chele's daughter feel about your relationship?
So I think as far as Faith goes, and that's one that you guys see in the video all the time, I don't think she could care. I don't think she really cares. They're both pretty supportive. I have 2 daughters. They're both pretty supportive. The other daughter, I don't know if you guys will get to see her a whole lot. She lives pretty far away, so I don't know that she'll be in too many of the videos. She may at some point be in one, but it'll be a while. But they're both pretty supportive, but Faith, I don't think Faith really cares one way or the other. She's kind of in her own world and stuff, so yeah.
Has Chele been married before?
So that's an easy one. No, I have not been.
Okay. Does Chele have any siblings?
I actually do. I have one older sister by 3 years. And you guys will probably not get to see her. I'm not gonna say probably not. You guys, she will not appear in any of the videos.
Yeah. Most likely not.
Yeah.
Does her family live nearby, as in parents or siblings?
So I am actually estranged from my whole entire family. By my own choice. They live several states away. I'm not going to say what state they live in, but they do live several states away. So no, none of my family lives anywhere near me, and that was by choice.
Okay. What is your favorite car?
So this one's kind of a weird one. So I actually have 2 favorites. Those that are like our age will probably get this. Have you ever seen Harry and the Hendersons?
Yes, I have.
Okay, so Harry and the Hendersons, the old station wagon with the wood trim. I love that station wagon. And then also I like Pontiac Grand Ams. However, I do not drive either one of those. I have a Hyundai Elantra that I am very fond of. He's done very good. His name is Jet, and he's done very good. I have not had to put a whole lot of money into him in the 10 years that I have owned him, so he's a good car. Yeah.
And just to point out, I've driven them once and it wasn't too bad. Considering the fact that I'm more used to driving an SUV type vehicle as opposed to a smaller car like hers, I actually did pretty good in it. So, just a little hard to get out of when you're used to having a bigger car versus a smaller car. Does she have any other children?
So I have 2 girls, ages 21 and 22, and my oldest, Faith, is the one that you guys see in the video, and the younger one, I'm not going to say her name just for privacy reasons right now. If later on she wants to be in a video, she's the one that lives pretty far away. I don't know that she'll be in video or not, but just for her privacy, I'm not gonna say her name. But yes, I do have 2 kids.
Okay.
And where would you like to go for vacation?
Yeah.
Probably somewhere in the mountain regions. I'm not a big beach person or water person, so it would have to be probably somewhere in the mountains, like maybe Smoky Mountains. That would be fun to go visit.
Yeah, I've never been to the Smoky Mountains, and I've been wanting to go to see what it's like. So I think that would be a fun vacation at some point for us. Yeah.
I would say also, if you guys have any other questions, go ahead and send them our way, and we'll try and do another one and answer more questions.
Yeah, anytime you guys have a question, send them our way, and in a future video, we'll try to answer those for you. So that pretty much does it for the questions between both of us and for Chele. The last set of questions are just for me, and believe it or not, there's only 4.
Yeah, you didn't get a whole lot of questions.
I didn't get a whole lot, and I think the reason that was because I know you guys are curious about who Chele is and all that stuff. So I'm not mad that you guys didn't ask more questions about me. So don't worry about that.
Okay. So your first question is, are you going to put up an above ground pool?
I would like to at some point. Maybe not this year. And maybe not the year after, maybe, because I know pools can get expensive, but I would like to have a swimming pool. I think that would be fun, even though she's not like a water person, or anything like that, but it would be something for like any of our friends, or if I have a little get-together, something, during the summer, it'd be something for, different people to do and have some fun with and stuff like that.
Would you ever consider a different kind of work?
Yes.
Yeah.
So right now I do home health care, where I go into different homes and I take care of individuals with intellectual disabilities. And while I do love doing that, there are sometimes, I think like, well, is this the kind of thing that I want to do forever, or do I want to do something else? So yeah, I'd be open to like a different career path. I mean, I started out doing retail, so yeah. And so I already switched from one to this, so so I'm open to something else.
Since you lived in Crescent and now the Portage area, do you ever go rail fanning, train watching? I have never heard of rail fanning. What is rail fanning?
It's pretty much going watching trains and filming the trains.
Oh, okay.
That kind of thing.
Okay.
In my adult life, not really. However, when I was younger, me and my dad used to go walking sometimes on the weekends, and would go up to the train tracks and stand pretty much within like 10 feet of the train and watch the trains go by and stuff. And a couple of times would put like a quarter, or a penny or something on the track and let the train run over it, and then try to find it after the train goes by and have like this really large flat coin. That was always fun to do. So yeah, but not really in my adult life, although it is kind of fun to kind of like be that close to a train. I don't know if she would be willing to do something like that.
Oh yeah, I'd go.
Just to see what it's like, but I don't really, it's not really my thing, but,
Do you want to answer that one, or I can ask it?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Why did you decide to get in a relationship after the death of your wife?
Well, this is more of a deep question, and I understand why somebody would be asking, because I know it sometimes, when you have, the loss of a spouse, sometimes you don't want to get into another relationship, or, you never want to get married again, and all that stuff, or you feel like if you get, you get with somebody else, you're betraying, your previous spouse's, feelings or something. I don't know if that's the right word, but I'm hoping you guys get the gist. But really, when me and Chele met, neither one of us was really looking to get into a relationship. We were just kind of like, oh hey, you're fun to talk to. We're like, maybe we can be friends. That kind of thing. But it just happened that friendship kind of wasn't in the cards. It was more relationship than friendship. And I mean, we, like I said before, we just kind of hit it off, and we both weren't looking for that. So, but I will say that personally, I don't feel like I'm betraying Sarah by getting into a relationship with Chele. In fact, when Sarah was still alive and in the hospital, we actually did talk about this a little bit, and she basically told me that she did not want me to be alone, for the rest of my life, that she wanted me to move on. So, and it took me a while, after she passed away to, even consider, a relationship. But yeah, I mean, I think Sarah's looking down, and like, I think she's happy that I found someone that that treats me good, and and we get along very well, and we gel pretty well together. So yeah, I know that's kind of a deep question, and I could probably go on and on and on, but I don't want to bore you guys too much with mushy stuff, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, I don't feel like I'm betraying her, or crapping on her memory or anything like that. I mean, I still go to the cemetery, when I can. But I mean, I don't know what else really to say. Sometimes I get tongue-tied, so yeah.
Oh, I think that's it.
Yeah, those are the questions. Thank you guys for sending in all the great questions. And some of these questions were questions that I really wasn't expecting, Actually, I don't think any of us were really expecting some of these questions.
Yeah.
But when we saw them, we're like, dang, that's a good question.
Mm-hmm.
And then some of them were like, how do we answer that?
Yeah.
So, because I mean, we did go through these questions.
We did.
And stuff before we started filming. So, but I hope that you guys did enjoy, the video, and I hope that you, kind of got to know Chele a little bit more. And so yeah, keep the questions coming. Just because we do this video doesn't mean, you can stop with the questions. Keep them coming our way. If we want to do another Q&A at some point down the road, we'll absolutely do that for you. And if we decide to do a live together, I'll definitely let you guys know in advance when we think about doing that, because I think that would be fun.
Yeah, I think it would be too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for the questions, guys. All right, guys, I hope you really enjoyed part 2 of our Q&A video. I hope that all your questions got answered. I hope that you really enjoyed both parts. And of course, keep those questions coming. Like we said in the video, keep the questions coming, because you never know. We could be doing another Q&A video somewhere down the line. So keep those questions coming. Anything you want to ask, anything you want to know, moving forward, it don't matter. If you want to ask me something, Chele something, both of us something, it don't matter. Keep those questions coming. But anyway, I do hope that you enjoyed both of the videos. And of course, I hope you enjoyed this one. And if you did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, and hit that notification bell so you get notified of future videos. And of course, if you want to support this dumb little channel of mine, and like I always say, this channel is pretty dumb, because it is, you can do so by either hitting that join button, become a member of the Idiot Squad, or you can scan the QR code that's going to pop up somewhere on the screen, and you can scan that and donate via Cash App if you'd like. You don't have to if you don't want to. It's strictly voluntary. And of course, if you want to follow me on all the major socials, or even check out the merch store, all those links are all down below in the Linktree link in the description. Just click on that and it'll take you where you want to go. But anyway, with all that being said, I hope, like I said, I hope you're keeping warm, and I hope that you're thawing out from the winter storm and all that good stuff. And of course, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really do. Both Chele and I both really hope that you enjoyed this video. And but with all that being said, though, I hope you have a good day, good night, good week, whatever the case is when you're watching this, because I never know when you're watching these videos. And until then, I'll see you all in the next one. So, bye for now, guys, and keep those questions coming.